Welcome back to Apathetic Reviews. Oh, he surely doesn't care, does he?
This video is rated mature, I guess. Hello, welcome back to Apathetic Reviews, the series where I say what I want, when I want. God damn it. Nobody can stop me. Anyway, I watched Superman and I thought it was really good. Now, is there a lot going on? Yes. Is there a lot of characters that could have gotten more attention? Yes. Is it Gunn's best work? Unfortunately, no. I think Guardians of the Galaxy and the Suicide Squad are much better projects. But god damn it, if this isn't the most wholesome and faithful comic book movie of all time, I don't know what is. I teared up multiple times during the film. It was so beautiful and so wholesome and nice and wonderful. I personally do think that it stands up there as one of the best comic book movies of all time, along with Into the Spider-Verse, The Batman, The Suicide Squad, Logan, and the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. I mean, I don't think it's better than any of those movies, but I think it's on the same level. I think it's a really good comic book movie. I think it's a really good superhero movie. And, you know, James Gunn doesn't miss when it comes to comic book movies, and I think he really shows off in this one movie alone how much he cares about the comic book medium and making great stories. Like, he's just knocking it out of the park. He's just knocking it out of the park. Do I think Creature Commandos is amazing? Not really. But Superman is pretty good. It is pretty good, and I really loved it, and I really enjoyed it. The acting is phenomenal. Like, David Cornsweet is Superman, just legitimately through and through. Rachel Brosnahan is fantastic as Lois Lane and embodies every aspect of the character. Nicholas Hoult brings like a powerhouse performance as Lex Luthor, and you can really feel the hate he has for Superman in every single line of dialogue he speaks in this film. It's just, dude, some of the monologues and close-ups of his face really just show off how much he fucking hates Superman. It is so awesome. I've never felt so much hate come from a villain before. It's great. Nathan Fillion is funny as Guy Gardner. Eddie Gathegi is just fantastic as Mr. Terrific. I could say he's terrific as Mr. Terrific, but I missed that pun when I was saying it just now, so, you know, the moment's fucking gone. Sorry. But whatever. He is really good in this movie, and he became one of my favorite characters in the movie. And, you know, everybody else is just fantastic. Anthony Carrigan as Metamorpho. It's just everybody. Everybody is on their top-notch game. It's fantastic, and I love it. The cinematography is just amazing, as it usually is. James Gunn just really knows how to direct the camera to make every scene interesting to look at. Like, it's just, he's so good at directing the camera. It just spins around a lot. It's just, the film is so interesting to look at. And, you know, speaking of looks, the special effects and CGI are just amazing. They're fantastic. I'm just so surprised that nothing looked visually bad except for the baby. The baby was kind of weird. I mean, like, ILM really knows what they're doing. And again, hats off to James Gunn for giving the special effects team a year and a half to make this movie look as good as it does. Like, it's just, this movie looks so good. Everything looks so polished and clean and nice and good. Crypto's an actual fucking dog. And you could barely convince me otherwise. He looks so realistic and good. I just can't, yeah, he's so good. And there are 3 cameos in the movie that made me just, like, really happy and excited. I'm gonna spoil it for you in 3, 2... Click off the video if you don't want spoilers. 3, 2, 1. So the first cameo was John Cena as Peacemaker on that like TV. That was so cool. I found that so awesome. I found that so funny. It was so surprising, and it makes the universe feel so tied together. The second cameo was obviously Supergirl. Like, she shows up for a little bit at the end of the film, but I was not really expecting them to like pull her out so soon. I mean, I know they casted her very early on in the DCU, like, pre-production stuff, but, you know, I wasn't expecting the person who technically owns Crypto to show up, so that was nice, and I'm really excited for Supergirl next year. I'm very excited. That looks like it might be cool, and I'm very excited. The DCU is going to be so awesome, guys. And then the third cameo you guys aren't going to expect this, but Sean Gunn as Maxwell Lord is so cool. I love Sean Gunn. I love Kirk from Gilmore Girls. I love Kraglin, and I love Sean Gunn's motion capture work. I love G.I. Robot. I love Weasel. I love Sean Gunn. Sean Gunn is so cool. And so when he showed up as Maxwell Lord, I was like, oh my god. And also he says the funniest thing in the film, but I won't spoil that for you. Anyway, what's it's so good. The movie's so good, and I'm just I'm so incredibly happy that this guy James Gunn is in charge of the DCU and treating these characters with the respect after many years of misuse and misrepresentation of the characters in the world. It's just he cares. He truly does care about the DCU, and he truly cares about the DC comics, and just he cares, and you can tell that he cares, and he wants to make sure that there are good movies in the DCU and that filmmakers do what they want in the DCU. It's just I'm so excited. Anyway, thank you, James Gunn. This movie's amazing. I watched it with my mom and my grandma, and they both loved it. So if that says anything, that says something. I'm going to give this movie an 8 out of 10. I docked off 2 points. One for kind of the messy, just a lot of exposition stuff, and how the first act is a bit, there's a lot of stuff being thrown at you. So 1 point docked off for that, and then another docked off for the kind of horrifying baby. Anyway, good movie. 8 out of 10. Please go watch it and make this movie get $1 billion.